Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar's cousin, that came into the rap space, hasn't released no solo music since September 2022. But it wasn't like, oh, we got a new project in 2022. We got a deluxe in September of 2022. The last time we got a brand new album from Baby Keem was in 2021. It's been years since the man dropped something brand new and his fans is starving. Anytime Baby Keem's name get brought up, people get defeated. I mean, Tyler the Creator just came out. He dropped Coma Crow. Baby Keem had a single ad lib, one ad lib on the whole project, and the internet was on fire. Twitter was like, is that Baby Keem? Is that Baby Keem? And throughout his career, we done seen a lot of people in the industry really show their respects and pay their respects to Baby Keem. This man is a very interesting character because his potential is insane, but he never fully embraced that. Baby Keem, artist, producer, has been someone in the industry for a while now, and I mean, what do you expect? He's cousins with Kendrick Lamar.
Right around the time that you started making music is around the time that you reconnected with Kendrick. But I focused in on the word reconnecting. As you guys lost touch, what had happened exactly?
I was a kid, honestly. Like, I wouldn't even say lost touch. Like, I was just like, last time I seen him, I was probably like really young, like probably like 5 or something. I was just a kid, like, you know what I mean? So I probably would say like, I had started making music when I was like 14, right? I didn't see him. It was an unfortunate situation that happened in my family, and then I guess we kind of just connected through that. But I wasn't really making music to the point where I would be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just kicking it, like, you know, whatever. It was whatever. He didn't really even know until like later. I finally just like sent him a song. Like, he heard something, and I guess he's like, I'm gonna play this for everybody in the studio. And I'm like, all right, for sure. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna send him no more music. I'm gonna wait and get better again, and then we'll come back later for a minute. I don't know, yeah, we just touched bases on that, but we connected through that unfortunate situation that had happened. Yeah, we just got cool, like, you know what I mean, just on a regular aspect. He didn't even know I made music. I was on something like, I just wanna go, like, he was like, what do you wanna do? I was like, I just wanna go to college, bro. like I'm gonna figure it out, like, cause I wasn't even 100% sure, like, I was even good at music, so.
But him being cousins with Kendrick Lamar ain't mean that his whole life was just all good. Like you heard him say, for years and years, Kendrick wasn't there. Kendrick wasn't like a big part of his life. And throughout these years of no Kendrick, he kind of be struggling. He said that during this time, he would want to rap, but he was scared because his voice was too high or this or that. But on top of that, he hated where he was. He was real public about not liking Las Vegas and not wanting to be there. And I mean, you could tell because Baby Keem wouldn't just be dropping music all throughout the early 2010s. He went through a phase I think everybody done went. This man, Baby Keem, was dropping gameplay videos on YouTube. I mean, he was doing whole Minecraft Let's Plays, whole Minecraft videos. And look, like I said, everybody got some Minecraft videos out there on the internet. Even me. If the internet found it, I'm cooked, but y'all ain't found it. Point is, Keem would start making these YouTube videos, then later on get to rapping. He making these songs, dropping these projects. And like I said, Kendrick wasn't there at first, but eventually he would come into the picture and start putting his hand into Baby Keem's music. And it didn't go unnoticed. An article from July 2018 will come out saying, meet Hakeem Carter, the mysterious artist who has credits on multiple TDE projects. And I mean, people looking at him like this kind of made sense because like the article said, he was on multiple TDE projects. And it wasn't like, oh, he was on some little shit or maybe he did a song. This man had insane producer credits. He was on many projects. He was on the Black Panther soundtrack, $1 billion movie, by the way. So he had all kind of producer credits any and everywhere. And you probably thinking that dude sound real industry planish. And I mean, that's a valid take. Kendrick is cousin. Now he getting TDE placements. Now he getting put on these crazy albums. But Baby Keem will come out saying that he didn't use Kendrick to get these connections. Now, are these claims true or not? We don't know, but we just gotta take what Baby Keem said at face value. He came out saying that I didn't use Kendrick to get put on these projects. He went the route of regular artists. He would start sending out all of these beats. He said TDE pack a beat. TDE just so happened to see his beat and put him on these albums and put him on the Black Panther soundtrack. When Complex asked him how he got involved, this is exactly what he said. I sent a pack of beats to the TDE email and it just so happened that I ended up on the soundtrack. And it was like the start of his career. He didn't really want it to be known that he was Kendrick Lamar's cousin, because in this same Complex interview from July 2018, they would ask him about, oh, how you get into music? And this is what he would say. I was raised around a talented family. All my older uncles and cousins rap, so being around it came natural. He disappeared. Right at the height of all of his success, instead of capitalizing on it, he made a decision. Maybe a career-ruining decision, maybe a decision that won't hurt him. We don't really know yet. But he decided to get up and leave everything behind. He just vanished. And people really started to question, why did Baby Keem abandon his career? Like I said earlier, he drops Melodic Blue. He turns around, full year later, drops a deluxe. Now it wasn't a full-length deluxe, it was just a couple extra songs. And people haven't heard from him since. Fans is hungry. Fans is starving. They fiending. They want some Baby Keem. I mean, type Baby Keem name on Twitter, you gonna see somebody always asking, my nigga, where's Baby Keem? See, on this channel, I done covered plenty of people in the same situation that had a fan base, grew it into something strong, and left it. He pulled a Comethazine. Remember, for years and years, Comethazine would drop all of this consistent music, building up this fan base, and right at the height of it all, he would leave music for years and years and would eventually become a completely different artist. He would come back out into this music space with a completely different style of music. He came back and was a psychedelic rock artist instead of this murder kill talk. Now, Keem hasn't made a comeback yet. Keem hasn't switched genres, none of that. That was just an example of what happened the last time an established artist really took a break like this. Point is, fans is left speculating. Fans is left wondering, what does he got going on? Because it's not like, oh, Baby Keem disappeared, but he's still posting here and there. Baby Keem really don't do none of that social media talk. He don't really post online. He don't talk online. He don't say much. He's just been gone. But him being missing from the game don't mean he wasn't in no drama. As Baby Keem would be gone, many times we would see people dragging him in the situation. I mean, there was a time where JPEG Mafia was trying to spark up beef with Baby Keem. He was coming at Baby Keem out of nowhere about having Kendrick on his side and having Kendrick boost his sale up. He dropped the bar where he was like, I didn't have no cousin that helped boost me up, on some shit like that, just throwing weird shots. But that wasn't the end of the situation. 2 years into Baby Keem break from music, Drake and Kendrick would spark up one of, if not the most iconic rap beef of all time. They beefing, dropping diss tracks on each other every other day. But guess who got brought into this beef even without saying a word? Keem. Remember though, Baby Keem and Drake had their own relationship. Kendrick, Drake beefing. Drake drops a Baby Keem bar. Drake would tell Kendrick, your music only hitting when Baby Keem put his pen to it. And then people will start to get to digging into this bar. They like, what you mean? Does Baby Keem really be right for Kendrick? People start looking. They start dissecting everything like they did everything else during the whole beef. And it was whole articles being written on this. Hip Hop DX wrote this. Kendrick Lamar has seen accusations that he works with ghostwriters surface online after a reference track by Baby Keem was leaked. Fans have been pointing out K-Dot's comments in the 2017 Rolling Stone article and his opinions on ghostwriting. When asked about ghostwriters for rappers, the Compton native gave a non-committal answer. It depends on what arena you're putting yourself in. I call myself the best rapper. I cannot call myself the best rapper if I have a ghostwriter. If you're saying you're a different type of artist and you don't really care about the art form of being the best rappers, so be it. Make great music, but the title, it won't be there. This all brings us to the question. What's next for Baby Keem? He can make a comeback to the internet tomorrow, next week, next month. We don't really have a clue at all. We don't know what Baby Keem is doing in the background. He could be in his bag, making his music, making hit songs that he trying to put on the album. Or he could have been a huge artist. This is a big what if situation. Think of it like a Sofego. Like, what if Sofego never signed to Travis Scott? What if Baby Keem never took a break? He could have been such a big artist right now. I feel like he could have been like a giant. He could be doing 100K first week. He could be doing Yeet and Ken Carson numbers. He could be around the same size as them, maybe even bigger. But we don't know because he didn't stick around. Now, I don't think his career is dead or anything, because if Baby Keem wanted to make a comeback, he could make a comeback. But I think only time will tell what's really next for Baby Keem in his career.